The procedure is like a cut, and it's like it cuts you off from who I used to be. Like, you can never go back to being that happy, carefree person enjoying sex.
CBS 5 investigates. A growing number of women say after a common medical procedure, they lost their ability to enjoy sex. And we're going to show you the procedure and why some doctors say women should be warned that it can change their lives.
It was really painful, like all my insides felt kind of broken. And then I knew something was really wrong.
Just months into an exciting new relationship with the man she would eventually marry, Kate Orson underwent a procedure to remove abnormal cells from her cervix. Immediately, something felt different.
I just don't feel good in my body, and I actually don't feel like having sex. It was quite unusual. I had quite a high sex drive.
But sex never felt the same again.
I could feel it in my body, like the muscle contracting, but I couldn't feel any pleasure.
Kate is not alone. Thousands of women have joined her Facebook group. Many say after undergoing what's known as the LEEP procedure, they have pain or no longer enjoy sex.
How important is the LEEP procedure?
Well, it's life-saving.
Dr. Stephen Nelson explains the LEEP procedure, which is used to remove abnormal or precancerous cells from the cervix, the lower portion of the uterus.
This wire loop is electrified, and what it does is it slices through the tissue, and then it seals the blood vessels on the other side.
This teaching video, demonstrated on a piece of meat, not an actual cervix, shows the amount of tissue removed can easily vary depending on the amount of cells that need to be removed and the doctor doing the procedure.
Do you feel some doctors are a little too aggressive in how much tissue they take?
Yeah, I think it's common. I've seen people that have had LEEPs, and I've looked and I've been really quite amazed because the cervix essentially looks normal. But I've certainly seen others that have had LEEP procedures, and you can tell there's a big hole that somebody took.
Is there any concern that the LEEP procedure can cause sexual dysfunction?
In my opinion, no. I really don't see the nerve connection.
Your cervix is a sexual organ in some women and participates in their sexual pleasure and enjoyment.
Dr. Irwin Goldstein, who specializes in sexual medicine, is among the medical professionals now linking LEEP to sexual dysfunction in some women.
It's like a spinal cord injured patient who has no feeling in their legs or something.
A study published earlier this year found the cervix has a high concentration of nerves which can feel pressure. In some women, during sex, the pressure triggers an enjoyable response in the brain. Cutting those nerves severs the link, eliminating the ability to enjoy sex. A possibility, Dr. Goldstein says, women deserve to be warned about.
I'm going to presume you go to a doctor for what you would consider a benign procedure, and you wake up and your entire sexual function is taken from you. I'm going to ask you, would you be depressed about that? And the average person would say yes.
There are other treatment options that women can discuss with their doctors, but one major advantage of the LEEP is when the tissue is removed, it's intact, and that can be checked for cancer cells. Dr. Goldstein says, while doctors may be uncomfortable discussing sexuality with their patients, he is adamant that the risk of sexual dysfunction is something that women need to be warned about.